I feel really bad for them, honestly, because they're just trying to, like, you know, just get off and have some connection, like a little bit more than just. I'm serious. Fucking shut up. Welcome to YouTube's favorite K-pop show, DK News. Stanley David, lots and lots of tea. Okay, first off, EXO Chen is expecting a second child. And yay!
BLACKPINK's connections are crazy. The WEEKND collab,
and also K-pop trainee Han Seo-hee, ex-K-pop trainee, gets
again.
prison sentence for drug use and throws a fit and says "fuck you" in the court.
Okay, and Sorn from CLC leaves CUBE Entertainment and her group.
And Korea resumes the import of sex dolls, and people are pissed.
Okay, and last but not least, we have some little criticism against ENHYPEN Sunghoon bowing.
Oh boy, and on to the first news. Okay, so some happy news. EXO Chen is expecting a child. So he's now a daddy of 2 kids. In a report by Newsen on November 16th, they stated that Chen's wife is expecting their second child. SM Entertainment later confirmed this, and the couple had their first child in April 2020, which actually I thought was this year. It's
time flies.
Yeah, time flies. It's kind of crazy. And they announced their marriage in January of that year. So
apparently he's having a very happy married life.
Yeah, and he's actually in the military. He's been in the military since October 2020.
He's multitasking.
He's a true patriot. He's in the military. He's having kids,
and
2
he's
kids.
EXO too.
Yeah, and he's EXO. He's you know,
I don't know what he is. Okay.
He's doing everything. He's got superpowers. Now, Korean commenters have shown some mixed opinions, as you expect. You know, one commenter said
he's a patriot for having 2 kids and also going to the military,
which is what I said.
Yeah.
Maybe I wrote that.
I mean, the context here is that nobody's having kids anymore, so he's a patriot and like.
Yeah, and he's also serving in the military.
Yeah.
And
we need to change our mindset of celebrities not being able to get married and have kids. Aye.
On the other hand, some said,
wow, he's still an EXO. He should just go solo and focus on his family.
And another said,
he's not considered for the other members. Their image is going to become married idols. If you don't care about your group, just go solo.
Hey, I mean, that's a concept. That's a strong concept. Married idols with kids. So
I mean, we need that concept in this day and age when no one's getting married.
Yeah,
in
that
Korea.
could probably happen in Japan or somewhere.
Yeah,
but like, I do have to agree. Like, no hate at all. I'm just stating that it's kind of like it's very fresh to see an idol with 2 kids in his like activities. Like,
I mean, he's in the military, but still, like, you know, he's.
But I don't think I've ever seen a case like this, like where an idol is still active and has 2 kids already.
Right. That's kind of. I mean, good for him, honestly. But I also think that I'm realizing. Well, I've realized way before, but Korea's image of idols still heavily depends on them being like a boyfriend material and single. And I guess this is tarnishing their image. But if you're happy, and I'm guessing like the rest of EXO members are happy for him.
I mean, at the end, isn't the goal of fans, you know, making your idols happy, and thus you're happy too? No.
Yeah. They should be happy.
Like, everyone has their own opinions.
I'm happy.
Like,
I'm not an EXO, so maybe I'm just quite detached from this.
Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Next news, we have BLACKPINK's connections being crazy, and I mean really crazy. I am very jealous about their connections. BLACKPINK is attracting attention with their world-class connections right now, with the exception of the member Jisoo, who is in Korea for the drama schedule. Snowdrop coming soon. She actually dropped some good teasers with Jonghae, like they were very friendly, intimate. So anyways, BLACKPINK's Jennie, Rose, and Lisa are currently working on their schedules in the US through various brand advertisements and radio, and in particular, Jennie and Rose attended the wedding party of Paris Hilton in Santa Monica. The party was considered the hottest event in American entertainment
has some low
industry.
standards.
Well, Paris Hilton has always been like a...
I mean, this is not Paris Hilton from 2002.
Staple
this is like
name.
Paris Hilton, like now.
It's her 3rd marriage or something. Anyways,
she's married.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyways, as many various global stars attended the party, like Diplo was DJing, and you know there were a lot of other folks, and Jennie and Rose were riding roller coasters and stuff. Anyways, Jennie was also spotted hugging the pop star WEEKND. I'm excited about that. Apparently, the 2 people had dinner together at a restaurant, and as Jennie was evaluated for the WEEKND song when she was a trainee, this stimulated rumors for a possible collab between the 2, because like, you know,
I mean, the 2 just had dinner. Okay,
well, Jennie likes the
dinner.
WEEKND, like, you know, she even made like a so we might see a collab. I really want a collab actually. So actually, singer Jaden Smith, son of
Oh,
Will Smith,
the cringy kid.
Yeah, also attended the dinner. And at the meeting of these three people, curiosity about their collaboration possibilities are rising. Yeah, I don't know how that would sound, but seems interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, Lisa also showed off her friendship with top model Kaya Gerber and DJ Snake. There's actually a DJ Snake collab out there with Lisa, doing pretty good. And actually, the list of famous people they met are endless, from Olivia Rodrigo, Dua Lipa, Thai actress Chicha Amataya-kun, global producer Tommy Brown, Anthony Vaccarello of Saint Laurent, twin celebrities Simi and Hayes, Hollywood actor Moises Rias, I don't know that person.
I don't know.
Canadian rookie Grimes, I know. Global TikToker Bella Porch, etc., etc. So while most of the comments seem to be very happy about them having some fun out there were some sarcastic comments like this.
70% of their job is about socializing, posting pictures on Instagram, and being on fashion shows. Being a K-pop group is just their front at this point.
Yeah, it's just one facet of their big career. Honestly.
I mean, no malicious intent at all, but that is like kind of fact. Yeah, they're focusing more on their model and brand ambassador reputations than the K-pop idol.
Right.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong about that.
That's their freedom, honestly, and people can be disappointed. If Blackpink was releasing a lot of songs and they had like a full-length album, then I think less people would be disappointed. But I'm guessing like because they have like so little bits and pieces here and there.
I mean, there's nothing to be disappointed about. It's just that they're just happy doing what they are doing.
Yeah, I guess they're not as focused on music as maybe some other actors.
Yeah, have you seen the recent videos of Jennie and Rose like partying and stuff? They genuinely look happy.
I mean, they're always in LA or living
if they're
a good
happy,
life.
I guess the fans are happy too. From the Chen conversation.
I kind of disagree. Okay.
Well, fans deserve some music.
Yeah. Fans of the music want music to be happy.
Yeah. Okay, let's try to find a sweet spot there. Yeah, medium.
Okay, and on to the next news. Okay, so K-pop trainee, ex-K-pop trainee.
Let's not even call that anymore. Like, just say Han Seo-hee.
People forgot about her. Okay, this girl Han Seo-hee, she got a prison sentence for drug use, and then she threw a fit in court. So ex-K-pop trainee Han Seo-hee, you may remember her from being involved in the drug scandals of K-pop celebrities such as T.O.P. from Big Bang and B.I. Has now made the headlines again for being hit with the 1.5-year prison sentence on November 17th. Han Seo-hee was actually on probation from her smoking weed with Big Bang's T.O.P., but then tested positive on a recent drug test, and it showed traces of meth use and other drugs.
Meth?
Yeah, she's on some hard shit there.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't fool around.
She f***ed up her life.
Yeah, after she was sentenced, she screamed to the judge, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Fuck this shit."
What? She actually said that in court to the judge?
진짜.
What?
Yeah.
To the judge?
Yeah.
That could literally get her sentenced.
지금 뭐 하는 거예요? 진짜.
You're not supposed to behave like that in court.
Yeah. Well,
it's your honor.
She did say 판사님. She said, "Your honor. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Fuck this shit."
Oh, that's the meth kicking in there, I guess.
I don't think she's on meth right now, but okay.
It affected her brain permanently.
Wow. Finally, she's going into prison and is no longer on probation. So netizens are happy. They're applauding this result, as she has been seen as this rich, spoiled kid that like to just drag other idols' lives.
Yeah.
She got 4 years for weed on probation, which I think was a little bit harsh.
Yeah, that was the warning.
But she was, I guess, like dealing weed and shit like that. I don't really know the details. I
Hey,
don't
like
remember
B2B's
this.
Ihun got like 2 years or something for weed.
Yeah, he just bought a lot of weed.
Yeah, with crypto and stuff.
$100,000.
Yeah, he got 2 years for that,
weed.
and she gets like a 1.5-year sentence for
meth
and other drugs.
Yeah,
like, how do you even get your hands on meth in
judge.
Korea? Like, you got to go to like the harbors in Busan or some shit to
it's
get
pretty easy, actually.
meth.
Yeah.
What the?
Actually, meth is like a very commonly abused drug in Korea.
What?
I'm not saying that I know people that use it.
I hope she doesn't end up like Breaking Bad, but okay.
What does that mean? I don't know. On to the next news.
Okay, so Sorn leaves CLC and CUBE Entertainment. On the 16th, CUBE Entertainment announced the contract with Sorn has been terminated.
Oh, no.
And regarding the reason for the termination, the agency only stated that the decision was made after mutually amicable discussions. With Sorn leaving, only 5 CLC members members remain. Previously, Hong Kong-born member Elkie left the team following the termination of her exclusive contract in February. Among the remaining members, Trey Eugene will be still active in the new group Kepler.
I don't think she's gonna be like renewing her contract.
Yeah, but still, she's gonna be in Kepler. Yeah, she recently took third place in Mnet's Girls Planet 999 watch party up here. Patreon, go watch that.
Yes.
And yeah, that's basically it. So a lot of people were shocked when Sorn posted this on her social media.
Were people shocked really though? Like CLC
well,
didn't do
it was
anything
like
the past
nail in
year?
the coffin, and it was confirmation, and people were like, "Oh, it finally came." And
I think people were kind of expecting.
yeah, they already
this.
knew when she like erased all her posts on YouTube and stuff, and Eugene was on Mnet. I searched for some Korean reactions on this news, but there wasn't a lot of it. I guess that's like a indication that nobody's really surprised or interested.
Or maybe this is why the group disbanded. Like it didn't gain enough traction for like another contract.
Yeah, but there were some haters, like irrelevant haters, saying like making conspiracy theories that Eugene went on Girls Planet and there was some kind of like controversy
drama
there,
in the group.
But that's not true at all because Sorn actually rooted for Eugene on her Instagram. So go f*** yourself, haters.
Okay.
And as we met Sorn before, she's a really nice person. I wish the best for her activities.
I hope she comes on our channel now that she's not.
There were some restrictions last time because
we tried to do something with her, but then like I remember her agency being very protective.
I mean, let's not be too.
No, but like that's their job.
Yeah, that's the standard procedure for idols, right?
Like
right.
I mean, like I can't be just let's collab and then like okay, we're in a video together.
Yeah, I mean, like I think Sorn's been having fun in LA as well. Like she's been meeting up with Lisa and stuff.
Oh,
so
wow. She's going to those.
Hopefully,
parties.
she has the best solo career ahead of her, and hopefully she appears on DKDKTV.
Yeah, you're welcome here anytime, Sorn. I know you're watching this.
Hit us up. Okay, on to the next news.
Korea resumes the import of sex dolls, which sparks a huge debate. A Korean sex doll import company announced on their website on November 14th.
Wow, such a public announcement.
We're taking it deep. A Korean sex doll import company's website.
Yeah. This is not the dark web. It's
it's just the
www.
They announced that their sex dolls have resumed the customs process and that their customers will be receiving them promptly.
Wow, they have good
customer service. Yeah, we gotta learn from this on Naked Soul. This caught the eye of many in Korea and basically went viral. This post in a random sex doll website, as the import of sex dolls had been a huge public debate 2 years ago. The Supreme Court had ruled the import of sex dolls as legal in 2019. However, the Korean Customs Office independently banned the sex dolls from going through customs the past 2 years, with the reasoning being the negative public opinion around them. Eventually, the aforementioned sex doll importer filed a lawsuit against the Customs Office and won the case last month. And after 2 long years of legal battles, the sex dolls can come into Korea again.
Wow.
Hooray!
Liberation for the incels.
Justice serve.
Okay, no more people dying alone, lonely.
Yeah, or fapping, 45 times and dying. In the meantime, apparently, the past few years, sex dolls, or real dolls, as Korean people call it here, have sparked a whole new industry.
Wait,
Did you know this?
I just saw that as spanked, but okay.
Okay.
This
spank a whole new industry. Did you see this though? Like, have you seen these places?
No.
I never seen these places.
I saw it on the news that there's controversy around these real doll shops
in
front of like elementary schools and stuff.
Yeah, so real doll rooms. Rooms. This is a new industry that sparked from real dolls or sex dolls. Basically, they let you rent out a real doll.
Ew.
And you can have a room to yourself and have happy time with the real doll in a limited amount of time.
Wait, so that's reused?
Yeah.
Cleaned and reused for other people?
Yeah, I don't know how the logistics would be.
Oh, I don't want to know how the logistics.
Sounds like the grossest shit ever.
Whoever goes to that place.
Lots of people apparently, because it is estimated that there's hundreds of real doll rooms around Korea, and it's like a booming business. After you ejaculate, you would feel like you want to kill yourself. If you just paid money, to be locked up in this shitty dark room, and you have this silicone piece of shit in front of you, and you just like blew your load all over it.
Okay, let's
Then
not
you
go
wanna-
in detail.
That's
Okay,
maybe,
after
but
show.
This is after show material. Go check out patreon.com.
People are gonna misunderstand what the after shows are.
It's the after show. So yeah, that's been happening. And actually, in the after show, let's talk about like how the logistics work. I'll do some investigative journalism, people, for you guys, for humanity. I'll figure out how these sex doll rental shops work.
So much enthusiasm.
I heard there's like some
This
VR
is rare.
involved. I heard there's VR
Okay.
involved. So like we're going to the
very
metaverse.
excited. Yeah.
Ironically, only one real doll ever made it into Korea safely and legally, despite imports being made legal by the Supreme Court in 2019. So there are a total of 1,057 being held captive in customs since 2017. There,
They're real.
but now they will be emancipated and allowed into the market and to meet their owners with this new verdict. And here's the public opinion.
Wow, how do you feel aroused with dolls like that? I think I'll be turned off instantly. I'm amazed at people buying these. Real dolls are banned, but dildos are okay? Double standards. I wish people who buy these dolls would just stay in their rooms and never come out.
Now, there is still a lot of course, public backlash, as you can see, regarding sex dolls in Korea. And actually, many see it as a sexual objectification of women because it's mostly used by men. And there are worries regarding people creating replicas of celebrities or their acquaintances in sex doll forms. There is also the worry of the creation of child-sized dolls.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so that's pretty bad. What are your thoughts? First of all, I would like to say if anybody wants to create a real doll of my face, they're welcome to do so.
Why would you say that? Why?
I want to see like what people come up with. You can do that.
Okay, my thoughts are I don't think there's anything wrong in like the customs and the importing of real dolls. I mean, they're just products itself, but I do get the criticism that they're objectifications of women because they're in the form of women and they're real sized.
They're replicating real women.
Yeah. So it's different from dildos because dildos are just
Just a
replicating
dick.
dicks. Yeah, it's like a
Sometimes,
stick.
most of times they don't even look like.
Yeah,
a
they
dick.
don't even have balls, so
It's like a plastic, beautiful thing.
yeah. Well, men have like what are those like the
Pocket. Putties.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Fleshlights.
So I think this is inevitable.
The evolution of human race.
No, it's gonna happen either way. And I think the real doll phase is actually it's a limbo phase in the middle. Like I think it's going to go into the metaverse eventually, and there's going to be like VR dolls and stuff. Actually, Facebook
recently. Just yesterday.
the air pocket stuff.
Yeah.
You can now touch stuff in VR.
And the air pockets inflate and they give you a sensation of grabbing.
yeah, so
shit. Oh,
further
shit.
on, there's going to be air pockets on
Like,
someone's
people are
dick.
gonna be like this and shit. Wow, Facebook, I'm cheering you on for the first time. I'm a proud stockholder. of
after
Facebook.
show.
Yeah. Okay. But at the same time, I can't believe this is happening in a developed country like this in Korea, where the Supreme Court rules something okay and legal, and just some government body can go rogue and say, no, we're not going to respect the law. Just from like a systematic point of view, these people that are the importers, I mean, they're just trying to make their livelihoods, and they thought it was legal because the government told them, the court told them that this was completely legal.
Yeah.
And then someone just goes rogue and like just decides, hey, we're not going to allow any of this shit.
Yeah.
So that does not make sense in a country with a developed and mature democracy. And the second point is, I feel like the people that are going to use these things, these sex dolls, think about the audience here. I mean, if you're living a normal life, no offense, but you're not going to use a sex doll. I highly doubt like you have a mom in your house and then you have like the sex doll. Would your mom be okay with that? You have a wife or you have a girlfriend or you have like friends over, like even if you have friends over, if my friend had a sex doll,
Okay.
I would judge him hard.
We're using too much running time on this.
No,
piece,
but let me just finish it up, okay? So I'm saying the people that are using these are underprivileged people that can't get real sex, so they gotta resort to some extreme matters. I feel really bad for them, honestly, because they're just trying to just get off and have some connection, like a little bit more than just a fleshlight, right?
Okay.
That's just my point.
Yeah, so-
okay, after show.
On to the next news, finally. So ENHYPEN Sunghoon. I can't continue.
That was a sudden change
Yeah.
of topics.
Sunghoon from ENHYPEN is receiving criticism because of his bowing behaviors.
Yeah.
It seems like there are a few people on the internet trying to start something about ENHYPEN Sunghoon. One netizen actually created a post titled "Sunghoon needs to start bowing properly," with these gifs of him bowing to idols and some of his seniors, such as Twice and The Boys, after the interview in Music Bank. And as you might know, bowing is a cultural manner in Korea, which is taken seriously.
Yep.
That's basically the news. So what do you think about this?
I'm half and half. I understand the criticism because I think part of it, the factor is that there's certain power dynamics. I mean, I know like ENHYPEN themselves, maybe Sunghoon doesn't have power, but HYBE does, right? And like ENHYPEN is a very successful group. So maybe like people are taking it as, oh, now that you got HYBE, you're under HYBE, you don't bow and shit. And also like just in general, like everyday manners, bowing is a big part of Korean culture. So I did see his bow as a little, you know, like it was a little bit, but at the same time, people can sometimes, you know, slip up. That's just the nature of human beings.
Yeah, that's basically my stance too. Like, I understand there was a tight schedule and the place is hectic as hell, you know, he has to go on MC, and like this is not like a serious thing. I don't think anyone got offended, like the actual idols themselves, like Twice.
Oh,
or
you
The
never
Boys.
know though.
Because actually, in the old days, you know how we bowed.
The celebrity scene, like the idol scene is very strict on hierarchy, so you never know.
I just think it's some nitpicky haters out there trying to create a scene, but I do agree that in general, as manners are considered a big thing in Korea, and among idol groups, the basic etiquettes should be emphasized. I can see why this was brought up, and with groups like Twice and The Boys, though, like they're seniors, like they're veterans.
They're 7 years different.
We're talking about Twice here.
I don't want to say OG, but like they're like queens.
So it would have been a little better if he was a little bit more cautious about like his status as a rookie right now. And I think he'll improve in the future after this. I'm pretty sure it's on his radar too. So
personally,
nothing too serious.
My 2 cents. I kind of don't like the whole like hierarchy, respect your senior shit that happens in the celebrity scene on camera. Like I think that can happen off camera, but like we as viewers. We don't really need to see them bow to
I disagree, because that's embedded in our culture wherever it is, like, you know, on camera, off camera, in the company, like outside on the streets, or even if it's idols, it applies to them as well. I mean, they're in showbiz, they need to look cool, but still, as a society in a whole, that's how it functions. So I think the rules don't change there. So.
I get kind of like weirded out whenever they're like, oh, this 선배님 to like some 2-year-old group. They debut first.
So I just got the idea. Like some people from the international audience might not really understand the actual technicalities of bowing itself. Like usually when we bow to a person, we don't do like folder bows. Like, you know, that's like extremely polite, and we don't do that in normal settings. Like an old dude would come into our office and we'd be like, oh, 안녕하세요. Like at least look at him, like face him, and then do this.
Sometimes we go just like.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. It's not like America. Yo, what's up, yo? Like you would do this.
It's your boss.
This would be a proper bow, but like Sunghoon, what he did in the GIF was like if you do that to a person, you know, that's your senior, the person would probably make rumors or like, you know, talk behind of you.
I would say like if you're gonna go like this, it's just better to not do it. I think like this is what you do to someone who's lower than you.
The person might take it as an offense.
This is Confucianism.
But that's just in our culture, and I don't think it's necessarily wrong. I do think we do have to respect our elders. What?
Okay.
No, everyone has their age credits. A minimal amount of respect.
I think the problem with Sunghoon was that he just did this, and like that's, you could take it as disrespectful in a lot of situations.
Yeah, but at the same time, like he was super busy. Like things were going on.
This is not his main job. Bowing is not his main job.
So like, there are some people comparing him to like Subin right now. Like Subin was like at the same position, and he was like to all of the idols. That's what usually people do. But like, let's not compare. You know, Sunghoon's like new to this too, and you know he's trying to adjust.
As a general rule of thumb, if anybody's in Korea and in situations like this, it's always to over bow than under bow. So I always like just over bow. You know, whenever I need to bow.
You bow?
Yo. Where were you? I always overbow and be super humble because it's better than like, oh, this motherfucker is trying to test me.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like, it's always like, oh wow, why is he doing this to me? It's better.
I mean,
you know?
that's the whole reason why there are compilations of like G Dragon doing the folder, you know,
Yeah,
bowing
yeah, that's what
stuff.
they do.
Like, and people are like, wow, a person like GD does like a folder. bow.
Exactly.
It's
People
like,
are impressed.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas
So,
if you're like,
it-
if GD was like
so,
this, then,
if GD was like, like that,
yeah, to like some, you know,
Grandpa.
Soteji or some
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
then he would get like canceled.
yeah, and BTS always does like the
exactly,
folder bows
exactly.
too,
So it's overbow.
yeah, like, you know, it's better for your own sake
Yeah,
to
yeah.
overbow. Like, I guess like we're not hating Sunghoon at all. Like, it would be better for him in the future to,
Yeah.
you know, improve in that. Like, even
Tips.
unconsciously, like
Yeah,
just make
yeah.
it a habit.
Just make people uncomfortable with their bow.
yeah.
I
the
think
best.
that's a good
the
that's a good
best.
tactic.
And usually that's what happens between idols because they continuously
Yeah,
bow
yeah,
with
yeah,
each
yeah,
other. You
yeah.
know.
Oh, bow, guys. Overbow, always bow.
Yeah.
That's a good tactic. And if you want more information on bowing, go to the after show, patreon.com/DKDKTV.
Bowing 101.
We're gonna talk about bowing. We're gonna talk about sex dolls and the sex doll rooms.
Yeah.
And what was the other topic? I don't even know.
All that's inside your head
Yeah.
is about the sex dolls. Okay.
The time is here below.
Yeah.
Go check it out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.